Hello, my sweet and dirty readers, and welcome back to another Sierra Talks Books with Authors, where if you are sweet and you love to read dirty, then you're in the right place. Today's special guest on Sierra Talks Books is the multifaceted, multi-talented author, blogger extraordinaire, Crystal Burnette, who writes under the name CG Burnette. Well, hello and welcome again. Welcome back to Sierra Talks Books with Authors. I'm Sierra, and today I have with me author, blogger extraordinaire, Crystal CG Burnette. Hello, Crystal.
Hi, how are you? It's wonderful to be here.
I'm so glad that you are here and we are able to finally meet, well, in person and
Yes.
without having to wear masks, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to learn about you and your background, your history with the book and romance world. And let's first start off by talking about your blogger experience. You've been a reader and blogger for years. So tell us a little bit about that, when you started blogging, who you blogged for, and just what life was like as a blogger.
With Bookalicious Babes for 5 years.
Okay.
I absolutely love and adore the women on this blog. They are moms, they are nurses, they are just some of the best people in this industry. And I was very, very blessed when I asked Karen, I know you got a spot free. Can I have it? And she's like, well, yeah, of course you can have it. It was just added. Of course you can have it. When Bookalicious started, I believe it was Karen and she had 2 other people with her. And over time, it just gradually moved up into where it is now. It's 6 of us.
Gotcha.
And we're just our own little family. Mm-hmm. And it's absolutely blogging. We have read so many books. We've read so many wonderful authors. Mm-hmm. But the absolute joy of blogging for Bookalicious is that these 5 women are my family. And it's just really been so much fun.
So awesome. So awesome. Well, and I have to say, first and foremost, thank you, because I don't even remember when I became familiar with Bookalicious, but I think you were one of the first readers or bloggers that picked up one of my books. And
absolutely.
You were so gracious, and I was just honored to be able to, you supported me, and I
absolutely. Really you can ask my girls. I love Sierra Hill. It's a joy, the people that we've discovered, and I got to discover you. So
thank you.
The authors that we've all met and got to know, and that catapulted all of us, just go from reader relationships to these bigger, that we support them and we see them grow and get titles and bestseller statuses and start their own businesses and their own worlds.
Right. What we're going to talk about too is the fact that you have moved and transitioned from not only being a reader and blogger, but moved into becoming an author. So do you still blog?
I do still blog, but not nearly as much as I used to. Okay. Just mostly it's because of time, and because I'm like any other author. I'm trying to meet those deadlines. I'm trying to meet my word counts. On top of that, I'm mom to 2 boys, and I've got to feed and water the herd. So blogging sometimes takes a back seat, and we don't get to blog as much.
How do you pick and choose and select, yes, I'm going to do this one, or no, I don't have time? And I'm sure that's got to be a struggle, you want to be able to do everything.
Right. Because there's so many wonderful authors that you want to read. And, and of course, we get notifications and emails from the PR teams that say, we're supporting this author. Are you interested? And it's a lot of the ways that we find brand new authors. It's a lot of ways that we find Sierra Hills.
Yeah.
So it's the way you find new authors. And so making the decision to pare it down comes to time management, what you love, who you love, and connecting with those words.
Yeah. So at your height of blogging, could you estimate how many books you read a week or a month, or did you have a number that you looked at, or?
Some people chain smoke.
Yeah,
I chain read.
I bet.
And it's a horrible, wonderful habit.
Well, it's not bad for your health, so you got that going for you.
My eyes, though.
Yeah, okay.
But, I would estimate at the height of blogging, I supported about 65 authors. So I read anywhere from 3 to 4 books a week. Okay. When my oldest started school, I had a little bit more time. Okay. So I would read anywhere from 4 to 5 a week.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I try to read, a book a week, but it drags out because it doesn't always happen. Yeah. The only time I can read is in the evening. I don't know about you, but by then I'm exhausted and I don't have kids to take care of either. So I sit down and I read for my 10 minutes and my eyes, shut and I fall asleep.
More often than not, I have woken up with Kindle on my nose. I've woken up with
Kindle on my nose.
Or the phone on my nose. So I definitely understand that, man. We face, aside from time management and just a plethora of choice of books, you also face for me, I call it the cringe moment when you don't want to hurt or diminish somebody's fire.
Right.
You don't, because writers put everything they have into their stories.
Yeah.
Everything. It's a piece of them in every chapter. Right. And when you find a book or you find something you don't connect to, it's one of those things when you have to DNF a book and your heart just breaks because I'm on the other side of that now. Yep. So I know how it feels when you pour everything you got into a book and then your reader or your blogger does not connect to that book.
Right. Yeah.
It's disheartening.
Yeah.
You don't want to tell the author, oh, by the way, I didn't get it.
Right. Yeah.
So really that's probably one of the biggest obstacles that I've faced as a blogger, saying no. Yeah.
So what's the one piece of advice that you would give a newbie just getting into book blogging or bookstagramming? What advice would you give them?
Oh, build strong relationships with the authors that you read.
Okay.
Don't be afraid, because I'm a loudmouth. I'm the first to admit it. Don't be afraid to shout out about the authors that you read.
Okay.
They want your enthusiasm. Authors want your enthusiasm. So if you're a blogger, a bookstagrammer, somebody new that's coming on the scene, don't be afraid to show your enthusiasm. Read what you love. Always read what you love. Don't be afraid to get out of your box, though.
Okay.
And something that you thought that you would not enjoy.
Okay.
I picked up great books that I thought, I'm not going to like that. And been fooled. Really fooled.
Okay.
So if I wanted to give advice, those would be the things that I would stress.
Okay. So through all of that, then, this leads us to you deciding to write a book and becoming an author. Woohoo! I remember seeing a post. It was a little over 2 years ago, I think. And you said, "Hey world, I wrote a book." And I'm like, yes. Your debut novel, Simmer.
Yes.
It came out 2 years ago. Tell us about that.
Oh, Simmer. My little baby, my little pride and joy. I was supposed to be a part of the Kindle world for Adriana Locke.
Okay.
So, God love her. Without her, this part of the journey probably would never have happened because Adriana took 7 of us under her wing, brand new writers. Some of us never published before. Okay. Some of us had one or two published, and she took us through the process. And that was her plan. She taught us, she mentored us from turning on your laptop to pressing publish.
That's amazing. I didn't know that.
Yes. That was the original plan. And then Kindle decided that they didn't want to do the worlds anymore.
Okay.
And we were all set and ready to publish and ready to go. And they're like, nope.
Wow.
By the way, Kindle worlds are done. Ah. Well, these 7 ladies, the other 6, we all decided, guess what? We're going to publish together.
Okay.
We're going to stay together. And we finally called ourselves the Savannah 7. It's a loose connection together, and we called it Meet Me in Savannah. And since then, we've all grown, and we've released other books, but we're always together. Simmer is just
you just swoon over that.
It is, because I mean, Gideon, I don't know where he came from. He's just absolutely the swiniest thing. And I know he came from me going to Dunkin' Donuts. He's a baker. He's an executive pastry chef. And it all came from me having gone to Dunkin' Donuts, and the absolute cutest, most adorable dude always handed me my donuts. Like, you need a story.
Donut dude.
You need a story. And he became Gideon.
Oh my God. And then you've published a story. And then since then, you have, and this is all just fairly recent, like in the last year, you have been invited to be one of the authors in the Cocky Hero Club World by Keelan and Penelope Wards. You're writing a KB Worlds book, which you said is going to be releasing in November.
In November.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
Okay. I'm like, oh wait, maybe I'm not doing
it. Comes out November. It is November the 19th.
That's awesome. And then on top of that, it was just announced, I think in the last week, I remember seeing the announcement that you are one of the winners of the 1001 Dark Knight short story anthology. That is amazing. Congratulations. That is, wow.
Thank you. Dang. It's shocking. It's still one of those things. It's shocking. The story came from reading about bad dates.
Okay.
Just reading about bad dating. And I was like, oh, okay. So so I'm not going to tease anymore, but it just, but it really comes from reading and talking to my friends who are in the dating world about bad dates.
Okay.
I haven't been in the dating world for 30 years. So of course I know nothing about this.
I'm with you there.
I know nothing about this whole Tinder, Grinder, whatever mess. But I'm hearing these horror stories. And in part, I'm laughing because, I mean, come on, you got to know he was a jerk. Come on now. And then on the other, I'm like, oh, that hurts. Ow.
Yeah.
So that's where my story came from. And it's actually the name of the short is called Closing Time.
Closing Time. Okay.
Closing Time. And it is the first story in a series that I will be working on next year. It was Wedding Game. And they're like, we're going to announce the winners August the 14th. I'm like, oh, my husband's birthday. That's nice today to do the announcement. And, every now and then we were all like, has anybody heard anything? Has anybody heard anything? Has anybody heard anything? And I'm like, no, nobody's heard anything. Nothing. Let it go. Nothing. And here we are in August, and I'm thinking about school and uniforms and homeschooling and everything. And I open up my author email, and I'm just reading through it. Oh my God. And then there's this confidentiality. And there's this email like, No, 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 no. This is the rejection email saying, no, you didn't get in, bro. Let it go. Try again later.
And your heart starts pounding super, super fast, and you're like, oh my God.
I was screaming. I screamed the house down when I read this email. And I'm screaming and I'm crying and I'm screaming and I'm crying. And my baby comes in. He's like, Mommy, don't cry.
Oh.
What's the matter? Like, honey, it's not bad. It's not bad. And I call my husband. I'm like, honey. He's like, and he's laughing in Illinois, laughing at me. Because he's like, see, I told you. You sitting up telling me, like, look, dude. Okay. There's like hundreds and hundreds of submissions.
Right.
And out of those hundreds, on one of the 40, come on. So
what a huge accomplishment. And that's I'm so proud of you. So happy.
Thank you.
You have so much coming out this year. So back up. When will that be when will it be published? Do you know?
The anthology will be out in December. It will be a free anthology to all of the readers of 1001 Dark Nights. And so in 2021, it's going to be full. I'm determined for it to be full. I'll be working on the series that's going to come from the 1001 Dark Nights story. And tentatively, that series is called Riggs at Cross Creek.
Wait, say that again?
The series is going to be called Riggs at Cross Creek. And you will figure out when you read the short, you'll know what Riggs at Cross Creek means.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's what the series is called. And I'm tentatively planning for 3 full-length books for that.
What obstacles have been in your way that have kept you from doing what you love, from writing?
I wouldn't say that it's an obstacle, but of course I'm a parent. Yeah. I'm a mother to 2 boys that I've said a billion times now, but I'm a mom to a 9 and a 4-year-old. I'm also kind of a single mom with my husband traveling for his job. So that makes it difficult. My 9-year-old son is autistic. So it's been, I would not say that it's been an obstacle to the writing, but it makes my time a lot shorter than I would like for it to be. I mean, what author doesn't want to sit down free and clear all day and write all day long? Right.
That's and even, you know what, even when we do have that opportunity, it still doesn't work out. Right. I mean,
we don't.
Life gets in the way.
Right. I'm the closest relative here because I have my in-laws are elderly and and my father-in-law is a bit unwell. So I'm the closest. I mean, literally they're down the street. So, so I'm doing that, I'm concerned about them and I'm taking care of my own kids here. I'm concerned about my own parents in Mississippi. So they're not fun obstacles and they're not completely in the way, but family first. Yeah.
What experience has provided you with the biggest feeling of satisfaction in this business?
Oh, I would have to honestly say it was the very first signing that I did as an author.
Yeah. Which one did you do?
In 2019, I did SAS in Charlotte.
Woo!
It was absolutely the most incredible experience I've ever had as a blogger, as a writer, period.
That's cool.
Because I walk into this enormous ballroom. I see my table right there in the front. So when people walk in, there I am. I'm like,
lucky girl.
And I went to Amy. I said, "You put me in the front." She's like, I'll put you in the front. You're a newbie, Of course, they got my bowl that's got the cherries on the front because, cherry pop. Here's the first one, and it was absolutely, it was hilarious. So it's absolutely stunning. These people that I have blogged for, supported for Bookalicious, talked to regularly, are around me.
Yeah.
And then they come up to me and like, well, congratulations, lady. It's good to see you. And I'm sobbing. I'm very much trying to keep my fangirl intact. It is not happening.
Let your fangirl flag, I can't even say that.
It was
fly
flying,
free.
it was flying. It was everywhere. And I'm just utterly and completely stunned at the people that I have known and read and loved. And they come up and hug me and are like, congratulations. I'm so happy to see you here. I mean, what do you say? The best. It was probably one of the best. It was the best experience because it was the first.
Very cool. And it really, and it fills your cup, you know, because there are some dangerous things. I don't want to say use dangerous, but difficult things that we experience in this world, right? Even though Romancelandia is supposed to be full of love, there's also a lot of people out there who don't bring that to the table. So it's wonderful to be able to have those experiences and build the relationships.
Yes. It was absolutely great to sit down at a table and share drinks with these people and eat dinner and just have a blast with them. That was joyous. That's absolutely cool. Joyous.
That's awesome. Well, it has been joyous to speak with you. You are a bright, sunny day in cloudy Seattle.
Oh, that's like my mom's dream place to go and just stay. I cannot wait to tell her, oh, wait, mommy, I had an interview with the lady that's living in the place where you want to go and stay.
Yeah. Well, anytime you guys want to come visit, you can. Just bring your rain gear.
Sounds great.
So Crystal, where can readers find you?
Oh, please come and visit me. I on Facebook, of course, under author CG Burnette. I also at Bookalicious Babes blog and the BBB Romance Room. Those are still my homes.
All right.
I have my own reader group called Crystal's Crazy Readers.
And I am a member.
And they're crazy. And we have a blast in there. And I try very hard on Fridays to have happy hour.
Because we all need that, especially right now.
Girl, don't you know? I'm also on Instagram. I'm on BookBub, and I'm all the same. CG Burnette.
All right, excellent.
So all author. Just go searching. I'm there.
We'll find you. All right. Well, thank you so much for blessing me with your presence today, and I am so happy and excited to see your journey. I mean, it's amazing to watch, and love it.
Thank you. It's been so much fun. Thank you so much for having me. This has been so fun.
And that's it, folks. Thank you so much to Crystal Burnette for joining us today, talking about how she got into blogging, her first and debut book, and all of the exciting things to come for her, especially writing in several different worlds, and also the anthology that will be coming out later, the 1001 Dark Nights. What a huge, huge accomplishment. And thank you, Crystal, for joining us. And we'll see you all next time. And until then, please remember to be sweet, love hard, and read dirty. Bye.